Hello dear students, let's start the first worksheet of this week and the chapter as well. Worksheet number 43 for class 10 science and English medium for 12th October 2020. We are starting a new chapter, periodic classification of elements. So we know that there are so many elements, compounds, mixtures around us. So we can say that matter around us is present in the form of elements, compounds and mixtures. Elements are the substances containing atoms of only one type of. यानी कि example is sodium, magnesium and aurum. Aurum is gold. Okay, so we know that if we talk about sodium, then sodium is an element and it is containing only the atoms of sodium. Okay, so this is the element. There are only 118 elements known to us. All these have different properties. And out of these 118 elements, only 98 elements are naturally occurring. Okay. So what was the need for periodic classification? Why it was required? Elements were classified so that they could be studied easily and in an organized manner. The earliest attempt was to classify the elements resulted in grouping the then known elements as metals and non-metals. Later, further classification were tried out as our knowledge of elements and their properties increased. So this was the requirement, so that elements were classified so that they could be studied easily. First of all, there was a classification by Daubeney-Traitz, and in the year 1817, Daubeney, a German chemist, he was tried to arrange the elements with similar properties into groups. The elements were having similar properties and they were kept in a group. When the elements were arranged in order of increasing atomic masses, groups of these three elements known as triad. We can see here that these three elements are making a triad. That is the group of three elements having similar chemical properties, and these three have similar chemical properties. Just like there are three elements which are making a second triad, or this is a third triad, and the atomic masses of the middle element of the triad was roughly the average of the atomic masses of the other two elements. So if we add the atomic masses of these two elements, lithium and potassium, then we will get an average of these atomic masses, and this will be near to the sodium atomic mass. Okay, so the atomic masses of the middle element of the triad was roughly the average of the atomic masses of the other two elements. So there is an example given, okay, with explanation, and we will explain in the question also. Second, it was Newland's law of octaves. So what was that? Newland arranged the then known elements in the order of increasing atomic masses and found that the properties of every eighth element, just like this, the properties of this element is similar to the first element. So if we talk about the fluorine, then its properties were quite similar with hydrogen. So this was the perspective behind it. He compared this to the octaves found in music and called it the law of octaves. So we have octaves in music also, that is sa, re, ga, ma, pa, da, ni. Just like this, he arranged the elements. For example, the properties of lithium and sodium were found to be the same. So that was the Newland's octaves law. There were so many limitations for Newland's octave law and Daubeney triad. Daubeney triad could identify only three triads. Only three triads he could identify, and the elements known that time. Hence, this system of qualification into triads was not to be useful. No, okay, but the limitations of Newland octave was it was applicable up to calcium only for the lighter elements, and the properties of newly discovered elements did not fit into the law of octaves. To fit the elements into his table, Newlands put even two elements together in one slot, and the two in the column of unlike elements having very different properties. Okay, so that was your worksheet, and make notes properly from this worksheet, and we will do these questions also. So let's start the question answers. What is our first question? First is, what was the need for the classification of elements? So classification was required due to the following reasons. Elements were classified in order to read them systematically and to make their study easier. Okay. And second is, apart from this, the properties of one element of a group also reveal the properties of their other elements. Question number 2 is, write down 3 elements that show Daubeney triads. So we have an example for lithium, sodium and potassium with the respective atomic masses, that is 6.9, 23.0 and 39. The average of the atomic masses of lithium and potassium, which is roughly equal to the atomic mass of sodium. So that is the Daubeney triads. Third question is, Newland divided elements into horizontal rows of 8 elements. That is true or false? So this will be true. And the fourth question is, write down the 2 drawbacks of Newland's law of actives. So you can write the drawbacks from this paragraph. Okay. Now coming to the fifth question, can following groups of elements be classified as Daubeney triads? So for example, sodium, silicon and chlorine. So we can write it like that sodium and silicon and chlorine. So we have atomic mass. It is given in the question also. Sodium has 23 atomic mass and silicon has 28 and chlorine has 35. So if we add and find an average of the first and the third element from this triad, we can get the average approximately roughly near to the 28. Okay, so we can say that it can be a triad, but there are some reasons so that it cannot be a triad. For example, we can say that sodium is a metal and silicon is an element, but it is a metalloid. We can write it metalloid. Okay, so chlorine is a non-metal. If we make a triad, so these 3 should be a metalloid or a non-metal. So it is not there. So we can say that it is not a triad. It will not behave as a Daubeney triad. Second option is beryllium, magnesium and calcium. Beryllium has 9, magnesium has 24 and calcium has 40. So if we find the average of these 2, we will find it nearby 24.5, I think, and it will show that this is a triad. So we can say that yes, it is a triad. It will behave as a triad. And